I'm going to do this vlog a little bit different about Mistress Nicloe. I came across her. I was with her for, I think, a little over a year. I stayed with her mainly because I liked her. I mean, she's so freaking smoking hot. Has that Russian look to her. And I'll never forget her. When I first saw her, I said, you've been beating my balls to death. And my poor penis, whipping it, and it's all swollen. I said, then you started on my ass, and then you want needles in my balls? Will I ever see your vagina? And she said, yeah, let's go private. But she, as I said, every model I've ever known, webcam model, they grow. And she's grown so much. And she told me, we talked, she disappeared for a while. I sent her a PM and I said, I'm missing you. Where are you? So I'll be gone for a while. I'm at a conference. She went to a Findom conference, and she said she had the opportunity to actually kick a man's balls, punch a man's balls. I said, that's pretty freaking cool. And she said, yeah, I loved it. I adored it. Mistress Nicloe, like I said, she said she'll be waiting next month. I'm in bad shape, guys. My stomach, I'm coating it with stuff. And I just don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't. I adore Mistress Nicloe. And I've referred her to quite a few guys. She gives fantastic sessions. With me, she'll do it in a personal message. She has no problems with that at all. I don't like what she did, and that's why I don't go back into private with her. She said, I was talking, she said, I really want you in private. It's not bad. It's only 8 tokens per minute. And that's true. It's not bad. She wasn't saying, give me another 300 tokens or nothing. She said, we'll have a 15-minute session. Will that work for you? I said, yeah. And so I'm ready. She stands up, walks out the door, and closes it. I went, what are you doing? And I waited. I said, screw this. And I never went back into that again. But guys, I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. I really don't. And that's what I was telling that PA. And I was. Now, Walmart will take United Healthcare's card, but Amazon will not. And you see, with Amazon, I don't have to get $30-something worth of it. But I love Mistress Nicloe. I would love to go through a session with her. But it's like I told her, I have GI stomach problems. And they're severe, guys. And they won't disappear. I'm also getting a headache, And it's like I said, I was telling my lady today, I liked her, the PA. She was a nice lady. I told her, I said, my situation is that I have no energy. And I know it's the fact that I have no testosterone at all, period, and I don't. Let's see how her room's looking. We got a guy in here. Excellent. Very good. So he and I have tokens. Oh, that's right. My tokens don't show. Mine are hidden. So that means 3 people in here have tokens. And this can't be right. This can't be right. Hang on for a minute. Let me do this. Also, I'm a model on Strip Chat. I'll be starting that a little bit later. I'll be starting that. I've got a headache and my stomach's hurting, my throat's sore, And like I've said it before, these blasted girls are getting younger and I'm getting older. I don't know anything about it. Mistress Nicloe, now, she will. I know she will. If we start having sessions again, she's going to go, you got needles? You know, the reason why girls get into the needles because they like the fact they go into the testicles. It turns them on. They're like, yeah, I know that hurts. I know he's in pain. Who was it that said that? I don't know if that was Tina or Dak. I don't know who said it. You know, that they like to see me shaking in pain. My stomach right now is really in bad shape. Now, I'll start yawning. I'll stay up till about 11 o'clock with her. I love her, Mistress Nicloe. And when I came back to her, you ought to see her face. She was happy. And I told her, I said, and unfortunately, since Dak let me go, I now belong to her. She owns me. And basically she's saying that it's forever. And it is. But she has changed so much. I don't know if she's working out, you know, her body. But she's changed so much. And she's so freaking hot. Mistress Nicloe's my new lady that owns me. And that's pretty much it. And I wonder about... Oh, she's sweet. She is so sweet. I like her. I'm going to tell you about a couple of things here. There was a girl named Molly, I guess that's her name. I don't know. She's the girl that, I don't do this anymore. I don't. These read like your... What was this? Red... What? And let me see this for a minute. What is she saying? What is she saying? Mistress Exodia? That girl's wicked. She's wicked. Red like your blood online. You know, but like I said, I don't know what to do about my stomach. I really don't have a clue. I'm going to sleep in my bed tonight. And I need to start working on getting some exercise. That's something I'm going to need. I'm going to vape a little bit more. I adore her so much. But it's the truth. It's the truth when I say that I'm getting old and they're getting young. How old is she? 23, 24? She's older than 21. She just hadn't changed it yet. You know, since I'm out of... let me look at her fan club for a minute. I'm going to look at her fan club. Ugh. Yeah, if I become a lord, that's $19.99 a month. I get free spine on her. That's pretty cool. 10% off tip menu, private show, 10% exclusive isn't bad. Unlimited private chat, which I get that anyway. I'm an ultimate member. 212 exclusive photos and videos, not bad. 1,000 XP per month. That's not bad. I just might do that. I just might. I'm going to end this vlog to say, guys, physically, right now, I'm not doing well. And it's causing this blasted stomach. And I can't figure out what's going on in my stomach. Nobody will tell me. So, it's hilarious. You know, guys, on American Bob, you know, people go, oh, what the hell are you doing? You said you're owned by Dak, and then you're owned by Miss Tina. Then you go back to Queen Dak, and you're owned by her again. Now you're being owned again by, yeah. I hop around because the ladies, I don't understand them. I really don't understand them. And I've said it before, it's estrogen. Now, I miss Tina because Tina had changed and grown up. So, it's a little after 10 o'clock. I'll post all this later on tomorrow. And I'm finishing up a crazy movie right now. Now, I'm going to tell you this. It is the truth. It is the truth. You know, if my PayPal, if people will start to kind of donate some money, it helps me. But you got to understand something, guys. Let me tell you about PayPal. You got to understand my problem. And I know that you may have to pay a service fee. If you pay that service fee, I'll work out something. You know, I came up with this idea. PayPal's pretty much, I could put my Vimo. I might put my Vimo on there also. But if you live I don't know if you can use Vimo or not. But my thing is that my stomach hurts me constantly, and it really does. Oh, man. And as I said before, you know, if you're offending, use your sexuality. It works marvelously. You should see Vicky Kicks how she uses hers with David. You know, it works great. A fandom can get away with that. A master man can't. Because a lot of the times the girls, they don't see nothing in their master. It turns them on. You know, they just like to be dominated and hurt. You know, but for a fandom woman, it is sort of out of the scope of a woman supposed to be submissive. So I'm going to end this vlog right now, and I'm going to sit here and stay up till about 11 o'clock. I'm starting to get sleepy now. The Seroquel is kicked here. I'm yawning. And I just don't feel good. Physically, I just don't. And I can feel it in my throat. This is terrible, guys. So I'm going to vape some more THC Delta 8, and I like what she has on. A lot. I don't know where she finds this. That is hot. It's sort of like a black corset that's laced. Damn, that's hot. Whoo-wee, girl. I adore her. I really do. I'm going to listen to some of her sessions. Peace, guys.